Hello, friends, and welcome back for part 2. Now you're going to work on a new learning goal for this part. It says, I can use determiners. Have you ever heard that word before? Determiner? Well, let's break that word apart a little bit. You might have heard the word determine. Determine is part of the word determiner. Determine means to decide something. So we're going to use what's called a determiner today, and I'm going to tell you what that is. A determiner is a word that are words that are used before a common noun. Now remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing, and a common noun is just a regular old noun. It's not the name of a person, place, or thing. Like that is a proper noun. Remember, that's when we use a capital letter. But this is just a regular noun. Well, a determiner are words that are used before a common noun to determine or to decide which particular common noun the sentence is talking about. So it's basically a word that tells us which one. Which one are you talking about? So we're going to look at some examples of a determiner, and you're going to practice using them in a sentence. You've probably used them in your writing before. You just didn't know what it was called. And so now you have some more knowledge. Your brain is growing, and now you know that there are these words called determiners. Now, there are two different kinds of determiners. They are words that tells us which one the sentence is talking about, which noun. So we could have words like that are articles. And articles are a, and the. I bet you could read those words, can't you? Those are called articles, and we use those before a common noun to tell us which one. We might also use a different kind of word, and I'm going to move myself over a little bit so you can see the rest of the chart. We might also use a demonstrative, and a demonstrative are these words here: that, this, these, and those. So you see there are only 7 determiners. There's not a whole lot of them. But sometimes I'm going to use an article, a, and the, and sometimes I'm going to use a demonstrative: that, this, these, and those. Now, demonstratives, they tell us the location or where. So it could be close to us, or it could be far away from us. So it could be here, or it could be way over there. Then it also tells us how many. So it could be one or more than one. So if I'm looking at these words, the word this is telling me it is right here. This is my phone. It's right here. But I might say that is your phone over there. So that would mean over there, far away. This would be close to me, and that would be far away. I might also say the word these. Well, I'm talking about more than one here. So these are my pens. These are the pens I'm talking about. They're close to me, and there's more than one. But I could say, way over there, those are your pens. So those are more than one, but they're over there. So a demonstrative not only tells me where something is, if it's here or is it there, but it also tells me how many. Do I have just one of them, like that or this? Or do I have more than one, like these or those? So I have to pay attention to which one I need when I am using it in a sentence. So let's practice finding these determiners, the articles and the demonstratives. Let's start with the easy ones. Let's start with the articles. The first thing I have to do is I have to find the nouns. So here I see the noun. My sentence is, she observes a miracle. The miracle, that's a thing. That would be our noun. So now I have to find the article that comes in front of the noun. Which miracle? A miracle. I'm going to circle it. So here's my noun, miracle. I'm going to highlight it. There's my noun. And here is my article or my determiner. Which miracle? A miracle. Okay, let's see if we can find some more nouns in the next sentence. It says, the girl went to the farm. Can you help me find the nouns? Which words do you see that's a person, a place, or a thing? Tell your learning partner. That's right. Girl would be a noun, and farm would be a noun. So we have two nouns. Girl, that's a person. Which girl? Oh, the girl. So that would be our article. Farm. Which farm? The farm. That would be our article or our determiner. The boy read a book. Do you see some nouns in that sentence? Tell your learning partner. Do you see a person, a place, or a thing? Boy would be a noun. You're right. He's a person. So which boy? The boy. There's our article or our determiner. And then we have book, and that's a thing. Which book? A book. That would be our article. Last one. The class had an apple for snack. Do you see some nouns? Oh, I see one. Do you see the class? That would be a thing. Which class? The class. And apple. There's our thing. Apple. Which class? Which apple? An apple. Now we also see another noun here, snack. But do you see a determiner here? A, an, or the? Do you see one of those articles? No. So that was all of the articles I found. Well, these sentences have demonstratives. So remember, these are the ones that tell not just which one, but where are they, the location, and how many. So let's read this first sentence. That seahorse is very small. Do you see a demonstrative? Okay, first we can find our noun. Our noun would be seahorse. That's our thing or our animal. Which seahorse? That seahorse. I'm going to have to make some more boxes. Oops. That seahorse. Now, this word, that, it tells us it's over there. There's just one of them, one seahorse, and that seahorse. So it's away from us. That seahorse is very small. Okay, let's go to the next one. Those fish are swimming. You see a noun? There's our animal. That's our thing. That is a noun. So which fish? Those. You're right. Those would be our demonstrative. It's not only showing us which ones. They're the ones that are, we know that there are more than one fish. I'm trying to make it a little bigger. It's not letting me. That's okay. Those fish, they're more than one, and I know that they're away from me. It's not these that are right here. It's the ones that are over there. Those fish are swimming. Okay, let's read this one. This seahorse is beautiful. Do you see a noun? Oh, so do I. It was seahorse. Seahorse is our noun. That's our thing. Which seahorse? Oh, this seahorse. Good job. You guys are getting the hang of this. This seahorse. So that tells me it's close to me, and it's just one. Last one. These seahorses swim fast. Did you find our noun? Seahorses? Which seahorses? These. Good thinking, friends. And we know that there's more than one seahorse, so we're going to use the word these, and they're close to us. These seahorses, not the ones over there, but the ones right here. They're swimming fast. Great job finding all of those determiners. We know there's two types of determiners, articles and demonstratives. And you can always look back at the chart to help you. We know that articles are the words a, an, and the, and they just tell us which one, which noun are you talking about. And then we know that demonstratives tell us a little bit more. They tell us the location. So where is the noun I'm talking about? Is it here or is it over there? And how many? So is it just one or is it more than one? And that's what we use those demonstratives to tell us. Well, now it's your turn to meet your learning goal. You're going to look at these sentences and you're going to decide which determiner goes in the blank, because your goal today is to use determiners. You're going to use them in these sentences. The first sentence, the question says, which article would go in the blank? A and the. That's just reminding you what an article is. Jane had blank monkey. Well, you decide which one of these words, a, an, or the, would make sense in the sentence. And you're going to type it into the orange box. After you can either type it in the orange box, or if you want to, just like on part 1, if you would rather write it in your journal and put a picture, you can put the picture of your journal on this slide. After you have done the article, now you're going to move on to the demonstratives. Which demonstrative would go in the blank? This, that, these, or those. Remember, you have four choices when it comes to demonstratives. Blank seahorse is beautiful. You have to decide which one would go in the blank. And then blank fish are swimming. Which one of those 4 choices could go in the blank and the sentence would make sense? Remember, if you're starting a sentence, don't forget your capital letter. This word would not need to be capitalized because it's in the middle of a sentence. But this is the first word in both of these sentences, so you're going to need to capitalize the first letter. Remember, you can type in the orange boxes, or you can write the sentences in your journal and insert the image of your journal on this slide. Great job using determiners. Your brain grew today.